If I could travel through time and go back to another time that wasn't in my lifetime.
Yes, yes, there's a few things that you could do, you know, given the opportunity, you could probably do better.
If I could time travel, I'd go back to the early 90s and spend all my money and time on drugs and raves.
I think I'd go back to the future style and see what my parents were like at my age.
So my theory is I wouldn't travel backwards because I'm worried about the space-time continuum.
I'd be rapt to go back and see things that were memories of mine as a kid, and then possibly go back and see where the family really came from. What were they really like?
Because I hear these stories and I don't really know what's true and what's not, and I'd just be curious to see how similar I am to them, I guess.
If I could manipulate time, I've thought about if I could manipulate time, I could be able to freeze it or go slow enough that I could do like a crap on a table or in somebody else's pants and then leave and they wouldn't know.
I'm always fascinated with time travel themes. I think we all are. Time travel is an interesting question to put to someone. Where would you go? What would you do?
What happened? They'd all of a sudden just think they crap themselves. I've always found that I think that'd be great. Is that a superpower or a villain's power? Yeah, something like that. But you know, even an old couple could be sitting there and just all of a sudden there's a poo on the table. Where did that come from?
Would shoot the man who invented guns. And so the bullet would just go, and time would go, hang on, what the F is this? And the bullet would just spin, just get confused because it goes, if I kill this person, I won't exist.
I'm not really one for dwelling on mistakes, so I don't think I'd go back and fix things. I think I'd use it more as an exploratory thing. I'd go and check out things that were happening, cool things that were happening in time.
It depends what you're asking. Do you want to go travel back to when you were young? Then yeah, what would you do? Well, there's always, you know, the girls I would have hit on when I knew they liked me. The threesomes I could have had. That I was even talking to my wife last night actually about how two girls came to our house wanting a threesome, but you know, because I was a bit shy and my parents were there, I said, nah, you know, go away. And I said to her, oh God, if I could go back in time.
I didn't get tickets to Radiohead, so maybe I'd go back and see a Radiohead concert.
And then I'd probably just go around and see random stuff. I'd love to go to the Star Wars premiere in LA. I think I'd do that.
Go back to the time of James Dean, because I would love to meet James Dean.
I would go back to the 50s.
Wow, if I could travel through time, I think I would just be hopping backwards and forwards. I would just be taking like time trips, time holidays all the time. You know, just checking out all the major historical events, then popping into the future and just seeing where things are at. Maybe so I could pop back and I don't know, get prepared for it and stuff. Or you know, yeah, so that'd be good.
I don't know. I don't think I'd change anything. I'm a believer that everything that's happened happens the way that it should. So I don't think I'd change anything. But yeah, I'd go and suss things out. I'd go back to the Big Bang.
And I guess it'd be really nice to know with my children and my grandchildren what's their future hold. On the other hand, if you knew...
Do you want to know about the future? No, I don't know that you do. I think that's, I'm not sure that I want to do that. But yeah, given the opportunity, I could go back and have a rerun through things that have happened. I could get a better outcome.
Money and sex. That's all anyone time travels for. Not to redeem lost